Hi everyone, my name is Katelyn, and today we're going to be talking about some tips for dealing with behavior. Some of these measures are more preventative and others will help you in the moment, but all in all, they are very helpful in helping you to manage any issues that might arise with your campers. So if you haven't already checked out Sally's video on preventative first aid, definitely do that. But just like we can prevent physical harm to our campers, we can also do a lot to prevent behavior issues. One such thing is establishing a routine. Our campers will always be successful if they have a consistent routine. Throughout the week, if you can establish one, you are preventing potential behavior issues. If they know more about what to expect and when, then you will be avoiding many questions and any outbursts that might be related to anxiety. And just giving your campers a schedule for the day in the morning can be very helpful. Then they have a good idea of what they do first, next, then, and last. Another great thing to incorporate throughout your day are breaks. Camp is a super duper, really big, high energy environment. From the bus ride in the morning to meeting with your group to your activity, there is so much that's going to happen. But it's important to remember that our little humans may need an occasional break. Downtime where the kids have a chance to do what they want, safely of course, is an important thing to do. Some kids might want to play a game, some just might want to sit quietly, but breaks can be beneficial in preventing behavior and re-energizing your group. Another preventative task is finding each of your camper's strengths. We do some difficult activities here at Kaleva, and sometimes our campers will struggle. When a camper struggles, they might get upset, and consequently, you might have some behavior to deal with. If you take time beforehand to find where your camper's strengths may be, then you can highlight those and use that to empower the kid. Your little EXP camper might not be the best at rock climbing, but you noticed he can lead an awesome game of Froggy Murderer. Once climbing is over, maybe have them lead that game with a group of campers and re-empower them. But okay, so you can't prevent everything. What do you do next? The best thing is to usually get to the root of the behavior, and sometimes this can be super hard. I know I'm 22 and I still can't always pinpoint why I'm angry, frustrated, or sad. And I'm sure many of you also feel the same way. Our campers, they're no different. They won't always be able to vocalize just why they're upset. And luckily for you, there's usually a simple solution that comes into hand, and it has an awesome acronym. HALT. And before you jump to any conclusions, check to see if one of these 4 things could be causing an issue. H. Hungry. Your camper might just need lunch. If you're checking your watch and it's 11:30, they just might be hungry. A. Angry. They might just be frustrated about something and it's causing them to act out a certain way. Sometimes you cry when you're angry or frustrated. L. Lonely. Are you noticing your camper might be sitting by themselves a little more? They might not have made super close friends in their group. That might be a cause for their behavior. And T. Tired. When you're tired, you can get pretty upset for various reasons and not even realize it. Is it getting close to the end of your day? Is it almost bedtime on the overnight? That might be why your camper is upset. I'd say about 7 times out of 10, that acronym is going to help you better understand why a camper might be acting out. If that's not the case, you'll need to take a step back and try to read the room. Is the camper feeling overwhelmed and just needs to take a break from everyone? Are they scared about an upcoming activity and crying because of it? Try to sit down privately with your camper and have a conversation. It doesn't need to be directly about what's going on in the moment. Try to pull their mind away for just a second, and then slowly work back as to why they might be acting out. And sometimes figuring out behavior is going to involve all of your detective skills. The camper may have had a tough morning and all those feelings from before they even jumped on the bus are now coming forward. So you just have to be the nicest and most patient detective you can to make sure that your camper has the best day possible. And if you have just a little annoying behavior, like a camper that won't listen, talks over you, or has trouble following the rules, it's really important to highlight whatever behaviors you like. So I might say, wow, I love the way Isabel is already ready to play Mafia. She's got her eyes covered. She's sitting quietly in her bus seat. Thank you, Isabel. That's awesome. Sometimes campers need to have an example of what they should be doing in the moment. Sometimes it's just really that simple. And you want to know what's super cool about all these tips we just learned about? They're actually specifically designed for helping behavior of special needs campers. What's cool about tips for any special needs kids is that there will always be tactics that are beneficial to everyone. Taking the time to highlight positives, finding your kids' strengths, and establishing routines will help your whole group to be successful in any given week, but will also specifically help a child with special needs. So those are just some tips for helping to solve behavior issues. There are lots of things that can be very, very beneficial and helpful to your campers. But I hope you like this, and get ready for an amazing summer, you guys.